Hello everyone, Avi here and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Find Points, where we'll be going over facts, trivia, and Easter eggs for all the different things you could find across Tamriel. Last time we covered one of the most massive creatures in all of Skyrim, the Mammoth. So, I thought it would be fitting to go over some of the interesting facts and trivia of the Mammoth's most trusted companions, the Giants. Now, if you are new to this channel and enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Every click helps and I appreciate it a bunch, but with that said, let's get into the video. Giants are a massively tall humanoid race found in the lands of Skyrim and High Rock, known for their height standing anywhere between 11 and 12 feet tall, with their humanoid appearance having thick skin, powerful limbs, large hands and feet, and a thick grayish brown hair, with the strength of a mammoth and a club that can leave you flying in the air if you get hit by one of the giant's deadly strikes. Giants are known to have originated in Skyrim, but text from former Bethesda writer Michael Kirkbright, known as the 7 Fights of the Aldugada, states that giants actually came from Atmora, and the painted cows that we see in-game also derived from this text. Giants, like their mammoth companions, are creatures in-game, so they are indeed infected by the Spriggan's magical powers. But non-like their mammoth companions, they are immune to player-specific powers such as Command Animal and Animal Allegiance. The Giants first made their way into the Elder Scrolls series with the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Here in Daggerfall, there was a quest called Giant Killing, where you simply killed a giant. This quest was given to you during the Fighters Guild quest line by a fighter quester, and a small sum of gold is the reward for this quest. Yet the most interesting piece of trivia coming out of Daggerfall is that there was a learnable skill by the player known as Giantish. It was an intelligence ability, and its description reads: governs a character's ability to speak Giantish. Those with a high enough Giantish skill will be less likely to be attacked by giants. Now, from this text, we can see that giants originally had their own language to communicate, which was learnable by the player. But sadly, the intelligence of the giants was stripped away when they made their return to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. From Skyrim, the only dialogue from the giants comes from the subtitles, showing the words Arag Gurag Gar. Sounds orcish, doesn't it? Well, this dialogue has no known translation, and the 4 sounds that the Giants of Skyrim make all produce the same subtitle. Taking a trip south of Windhelm to the tundras of Skyrim, we can find a giant standing over a mammoth lying dead in the spring. A sad yet beautiful sight at the same time as we witness a giant mourning the death of his companion. Interesting enough, you can get as close as you would like to this giant, as he is the only non-hostile giant in the game. So join this sad giant in a moment of silence and pray to the 9 divines that his mammoth companion rest in peace. Next, we will be heading into the dark depths of a Blackreach. Here we will find a Lonesome Giant, and no one is really sure how this giant got down here. Now, there's a theory of the history of the Dwemer communicating with the giants. In fact, giants are actually the reason that they got the nickname the Dwarfs, for the obvious lack of height compared to the giants. This giant is likely to be the last of many giants that used to roam this underground city, since the idea of the giants using one of the dwarven mechanisms and acquiring the proper keys seems very unlikely. Making our way to the Elder Scrolls Online, we meet a character who is close to my heart and everyone who has played through the Elder Scrolls Online main questline. Here we meet a Nord named Lyris Titanborn, a friend to the Vestige and a member of the 5 Companions, and is said to be half giant. Now, Lyris looks like your typical Nord woman, but is taller than your normal sized player or NPC in the game. During the quest, Daughters of Giants, we travel through Lyris's memories and learn about Lyris's mother and how she died after giving birth to her. This has troubled Lyris most of her life, as she has lived with the thoughts that her deceased father hated her for being the reason his wife passed away. But in the quest, we learn that this is not true, and the father knew that a Nord woman could not birth the baby of a giant. Next, we'll be hopping over to the Elder Scrolls Legends, where 8 Giants cards have been announced. Here we find the Ancient Giant card, the Belligerent Giant, the Frost Giant, a Mountain Tyrant, Reclusive Giant, Stampede Sentinel, Stoutheart Giant, and the Vigilant Giant card. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit about the Giants of Tamriel. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up if you are new to this channel and subscribe for more Elder Scrolls content coming very soon. With that said, I'm Avi, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.